This is Untethered, where we live stream the world. Today we're live streaming the promenades here in Hong Kong. Um, we're right at Victoria Harbour. We're going to walk the promenade on one side and the other side. So it should be interesting stream. I'm Wesley Green. I'm joined by Scott B. Smith. Hopefully Erica will tune in a moment or so. Scott, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Thanks.
Excellent. Have you adjusted to the time shift yet?
Getting there. It's
Okay.
still weird. It's weird. It's weird every year. I'm
Weird. Yeah.
like
Twice a year.
you, Wesley Green. I am 40, in my mid 40s, and it's still weird some years.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah. I mean, the whole concept is weird. I don't get why well, I think you said Georgia's not going to do it anymore, right?
I have heard that may be what's happening, but I cannot confirm that officially.
Is that part of a larger movement, maybe?
It probably is. It may be as part of a larger, we're not going to take it, federal government movement. But
I mean, this one I can get on board. Because there's a couple of states that never did it. Arizona
Right.
and Indiana, I think. Are the two.
I know Arizona's one, yeah.
China doesn't do it. It was lovely living there for 5 years, not having to worry about that all the time. You know, I've heard that the whole concept comes from they wanted to shift the time in the winter so that people didn't use as much electricity for their light, right? And which kind of made sense at the time. I think kind of an extreme move for that, but okay. It made sense at the time. And then air conditioning came along and reversed the whole thing, and they never stopped doing it. So we use more electricity because of it since the invention of air conditioning, is what I read. And you can always trust shit you read on the internet.
I do. I never.
No, I do.
I never check sources. You know what you can trust is this channel, though, ladies and gentlemen. We only present factual, visual information on places around the world.
And all of our bullshit is declared in advance, that we don't know really what we're talking about.
Yes, we definitely have a disclaimer attached when we don't know what we're talking about.
Almost always.
Also, when you were discussing this episode earlier, you kept saying the promenade. I kept thinking we were going to be on Deep Space Nine.
It's not Deep Space Nine. I'm sorry to disappoint.
Oh, well. That's
fine.
How will I ever visit Quark's bar?
Yeah, I think you can do that still in Las Vegas. I'm not sure, but you can be able to do that in Las Vegas.
That would be kind of neat. I'll admit, as much as I'm joking about it, that would be kind of cool. Anyway.
I mean, just to be sure, I've been to that place, and I don't remember it looking anything like Quark's bar, but it did have a sign that said Quark's bar, and then they wanted you to order things. And I didn't.
Well, it should look like Quark's bar if you're going to have the freaking sign.
What do you think?
Oh.
Let's get a zoom on this, and then we'll start our little walk.
Okay. Wow, this is so tell us about where this is compared to where you were during the Symphony of Light.
Okay, so we will actually be able to see that momentarily.
Okay.
Actually, we can do
so
it right now.
You're across the harbor.
Yeah, I'm across on the other side. That's right.
Okay.
I'm on the Kowloon side in Tsim Sha Tsui. Tsim Sha Tsui.
Oh, look at that. That looks like this, kind of like the Sydney Concert Hall a little bit there, doesn't it?
It kind of does. You're right. That's the convention center, actually.
A little bit, yeah.
It's a pretty interesting building.
Yeah. I
went in for a convention the other day. I was not invited to it, but I was bored, so I walked in.
Oh. Did they say, sir, do you have a pass or something?
No. Oh. I didn't ask for anything. I just strolled right in.
No, they didn't call me sir. They were rude.
They said asshole. Asshole. You're supposed to be here. What they should have said. That's all of Hong Kong. That's all of Hong Kong Island. That is the north facing of Hong Kong Island, which is the super developed part, as you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really sandwiched between the water. The development is sandwiched between the water and the mountain. Notice those mountains are just directly behind the building. Probably what makes the skyline of Hong Kong so dramatic, because it has such so little space to develop in.
You can certainly see why this historically would be a good port area because of those mountains right up on the almost on the water's edge. Just enough space to build a port, but then after that you're in mountains, so it's very defensible.
Interesting you said that, because if you go up to Victoria Peak, there are still emplacements from World War II.
Oh,
from the British defenses, which obviously didn't work out because the Japanese came in anyway.
Womp womp.
That was the sound that played when they invaded.
It just played the Price is Right losing horn whenever they took over the island. They got on the loudspeakers all over Hong Kong, and so like, people of Hong Kong, we are the Japanese, and we've taken over now.
Yep, they carried that sound effect with them wherever they went.
Yep. If I ever become some kind of colonial emperor or something, that's what I'm going to do. That's my plan.
Good plan. It's a good plan.
Thank you. It'll really ingratiate me to the people I'm conquering.
They'll find you a fun-loving emperor.
Yeah. Tough, but fair. And we always have fun Fridays here, you know.
That's important.
Yeah. Keep morale up.
I actually don't think I can back up enough to get the name of this hotel, but I mean, I could, but I fall in the water.
I was gonna say, if this were a movie, I would like to see, like, you immediately back up enough so that you fall in the water. But since it's not a movie, don't do that.
Okay.
And then there's like the ancient horn plays, of course, when you fall in the water.
Right. We could use that sound effect as much as possible.
Yeah. Well, it just plays magically whenever something wacky happens.
Just like real life.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so we're at the I'm going to try it again. Tim Causeway Water Park.
Okay.
Waterfront Park. Not water park.
It's a water park.
I'm going to slide into the harbor.
Woo!
And I made a lot, and I mean a lot of titles to this one, because we're going to pass a lot of stuff. It's a walk. Okay, so I don't think we've gotten to the next one yet. Or at least I don't see that we have.
See, that's my new idea now that you say that, is to have one of these waterfront buildings just include a big old slide right down into the harbor.
No, I didn't check. Maybe one of them does.
Think about how much fun that would be for the guests of our water park.
I don't know that it's pleasant to be in the harbor, like swimming in it.
Oh.
It might be. I don't know. So, I guess we have to explore, find out. All right, I think around this area. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, title switch. We're at title switch already.
Uh-oh. Hang on, folks. They have new stars.
I'm going to walk upstairs to see the one star. They're really the only star anybody cares about. I'm sure the others are lovely. Sorry.
Is it Bruce Lee?
Well, who else would it be?
Oh, well, I don't know. I was thinking like Michelle Yeoh. She just won an Oscar.
Malaysian, right? Is that right?
I'm
also, I think this,
not sure where she's from.
I think this honors Hong Kong stars. I mean, that makes sense to me. I guess I don't know it for sure.
Oh, okay. It looks like he's holding a cell phone.
We won't zoom in on all of them, but
I bet Bruce Lee. Oh, okay. It's just the way his thumb in the shadow and stuff. Okay. I bet Bruce Lee would eschew the use of cell phones.
Oh, you think so?
As far as like the social media aspect of it, yeah, I think so. I think he'd be like, no,
Didn't
I'm
make
not
it far in Hong Kong today.
Oh, well. Oh, he's Bruce Lee. He's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying he's
like that.
perfect, but but those abs are.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Well, that was me getting into play. So let's move on over.
All right.
Okay. Off we go. Starbucks where a bar should be.
Starbucks.
Yeah, I think more.
Oh my gosh, what are those goats?
Oh yeah, it's instead of an art installation. What it is.
Look at that.
A lot of goats here.
Very colorful goats.
They really are. Maybe there's a sign of it. Tells what they are.
Maybe they're My Little Ponies.
With antlers.
Oh, yeah, they're not goats. Goats don't have horns like that. I guess they're probably deer.
Okay. I don't yet see a description. I feel like she's up there just for the private entertainment of that area, but they don't have signs up for the statues either on the avenue. They're really not playing up the Avenue of the Stars as much as they should.
You're supposed to know.
Huh? You're supposed to know, yeah.
Supposed to know, I guess.
Apparently.
Oh yes, Michelle Yeoh is Malaysian. My apologies.
I mean, she's Chinese Malaysian. Not saying you were that far off, but she's not from Hong Kong.
Well, that's fair.
Oh, okay. Daughter of Hong Kong, Anita Mui. Let's show her face. Come on. There we go.
Look at her hair whipping around. Yeah.
Okay, well, they don't really say much about her. Daughter of Hong Kong, Anita Mui, 1963 to 2003.
You're just supposed to know.
Well, she's a star.
That's what I'm saying. We just knew that was Bruce Lee by looking at him.
Right. Right, yeah. Although maybe I should look at the sign. It might have said Bruce Lee's doppelganger.
I mean, look at that one. That one's dressed like Donald Duck. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, no, it's not. It just reminded me of Donald Duck for a second. Oh.
I really don't see anything about the goat. I mean, the not goat.
Oh.
Okay. I find this guy to be pretty dramatic here. I don't know if he's a Hong Kong movie star.
It's a pig.
It does appear to be. Beware of hot statue. That's what his sign says.
Oh, boy.
Well,
I guess
a seductive pig.
No, it's probably there so kids won't like hug on him and crawl on him and stuff when he's
in the middle of the day. Yeah.
And yeah, when it's really hot, you'll get fried.
Yes, you would get fried.
Because some metals are a great conductor of heat, ladies and gentlemen. It's a
fact.
That's a scientific fact or theory.
Learn your facts from your science facts, not from school.
Just learn your science facts
from someone. I love these. I love these benches.
Wow, they even got little cup holders. That's awesome.
I know. Look at that. I mean, largely, we're going to pass in front of a building. I don't know. I find it astounding. But
they're set up so that you can't sleep on them.
Well, that is true. Or if you fall asleep while you're sitting there, you'll slide out onto the ground and hurt yourself. Which I might just find hilarious. Not, it's not that they don't want you to do it. They want to make sure as many people give them a laugh as possible.
It'd be better if the benches just rose up and then just dumped you right into the harbor over the rail.
There's a tiny warning that says benches are spring loaded.
Just slides you right in.
I wonder if that was it for the Avenue of Stars.
Not many stars. It's only 2 people in an animated pig.
All right, we got a long walk.
Maybe it was Babe.
It could have been.
You know what it should have said on that sign? Some pig. I think I waved.
They did. Nice guy.
Some pig.
Here's a weird looking thing. Walk over and look.
Oh.
That's meant to draw our attention. I think I can walk up there.
Oh my God.
The VW bug of the future. I think it's supposed to be a van.
Oh. When I think of Hong Kong, I think of VW bugs.
Well, you should.
Oh, it looks kind of like a caterpillar.
Yeah.
Ew, I don't like that.
No, it's gross looking, right?
It looks, yeah, ew. It's a little too organic looking. I don't like that.
Yeah, it looks like an organ got pulled out.
It's asymmetrical too. Gross. like an organ would be. It looks like it's the VW coming 2024. The VW intestine.
This is a sculpture. It's called the hot dog bus. Transformed from a vintage Volkswagen microbus, Irwin Worm's chubby-looking hot dog bus is part of a public art project presented in New York's Brooklyn Bridge Park in 2018, during which free hot dogs were served. Okay.
If a car ate any hot dogs, this is what it would look like.
Car was morbidly obese.
It's the morbidly obese car in the Cars 3 coming soon from Pixar. I'm gonna do a very terrible Owen Wilson impression. Hey, don't worry there, fat car. We'll help you lose some weight. It'll be okay, buddy.
That was Owen Wilson.
I don't. Yes,
you did say it was going to be a terrible.
I did. So back off.
Thank you for the warning. All right, we're going to get a little bit farther from this building before you can see how crazy it is. I mean, maybe you won't think it's as crazy as I do, but this is why we're close to that. Well, yeah.
VW thing was crazy. I didn't like that at all.
I'm thinking you can't see these stores. We've got Gucci.
There's Gucci.
Saint Laurent and Cartier. Okay, just to give you an idea. Oh, and the MoMA design store.
The Moment. Oh, MoMA. Okay.
MoMA.
The Moment would be a very good name for a design store now that I've said it. Like, you know.
Yeah, right. You need to copyright that right away, so that someone can invent it and then pay you money to use the name.
That'd be great.
Hey, that'd be great. All right. Getting a little bit more in the range. Crazy building.
Wow. Oh, I like that.
That
kind of seems like a Blade Runner kind of building. I don't know.
I mean, it's. I think if you're writing a science fiction about dystopian levels of wealth, this would be perfect.
I mean, I think that was kind of an underlying theme of Blade Runner.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly part of it, especially the second one.
Oh, there was the second one.
Yeah, it came out Well, maybe 5 years ago. I don't know.
I can't tell if this is a mirrored roof or a glass floor.
Oh. Well, buddy, you may have just walked into the convention hall, but I'm betting you ain't just waltzing in there.
That is easy. I don't think so either. I just keep looking at these. That's got to be condos up there above the ballpark. They're condos facing Victoria Harbour, but it's clearly the fanciest building ever created by human beings.
It's a pretty fancy building. I mean, I'll say that.
If these are apartments, though, they are huge.
Hey, your audio's cutting out. Can't hear you much.
Oh, okay. Let's move on.
Ah. The Avenue of Stars. Come to see the statues of famous people of Hong Kong's past and see the stars of today in their rich condominiums.
Salt the stars today.
Stars of today, the rich folk.
Where the rich folk are. We're getting farther along.
Where
We got extra.
Where the rich folk are. That's somebody needs to write that children's book.
In a few minutes, we'll be in a position to see where we were the other night, first night we were here.
Oh.
Although, how well we can zoom in, I don't know. We've got limits.
I like these shade areas. Those are cool looking.
Yeah, they're nice. In the daytime, they provide almost no shade at all because of it. But hey, nothing's perfect, I guess.
It's really just an aesthetic choice. It's not really a...
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, you shouldn't be on the waterfront if you want shade. You want to look at people eating?
I mean...
Come on, it's creepy.
I don't want to see that extremely close up, no, but...
Oh, but they're a long ways off.
Okay.
In fact, I should be able to make it out. It's a fancy restaurant.
There they are. All those people eating, consuming food and drink. I'll destroy them all.
I think you'll never get invited to dinner.
Oh. Take it back then.
All right, let's move on.
Well, it's getting more crowded.
It is. Man.
People, are people getting ready for the Symphony of Lights?
Considering it's an hour away, and I don't think anyone even knows it's happening, I would say that.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was an hour away.
Well, the other day, the thing said they had one at 7, right? Or was it 7:45?
7:45, I think, was the first one. That's why I was thinking it's, if I'm remembering the time difference correctly, it's like 45 minutes. So
yeah, about right.
Yeah.
Not sure we'll still be going then.
Oh no. I just didn't know if that was why people were maybe filing in down there to.
I would be surprised if it looks that much better from this level, but I'll hang around tonight and like post an advice on the YouTube channel to anyone who saw our episode the other day. It was an extremely disappointing show. There just wasn't much to it at all.
It was a good view, but that was about it.
Yeah. Right. It was a good view. Oh, now I don't see the tower anymore. I keep walking, I guess.
Oh.
Do you see the Bank of China building? When I was pointing to the other night.
It's possible.
Do you see a large group of buildings?
I do see that. Yes, this feels like an eye test, though. It's like, do you see a
It's
large
one of
group
them.
okay. You know, about half the shots filled with a large group of buildings. So yes, I can see them.
Well, it's one of those.
It's one of the. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That narrows it down.
Well, that's probably as close as we're going to get to it.
Oh, look at that. I like that.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
Yeah. Is that another star?
I mean, I don't think so. She's wearing a film reel.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's just a. Oh, it's the Hong Kong Film Award statue. So
Oh, neat.
That's smaller, I guess. And I handed
Boy, that
Hong
would
Kong
be
Film
something
Award.
if you just got like a 20-foot statue to go into your home or whatever. If you won an award there, wow, that's got to be pretty prestigious.
Yeah, I mean,
something just flew up into the sky. Did you see that?
Somebody's flying a drone.
Oh, okay. I thought it might be a UFO. Darn.
I mean,
might have seen a UFO.
I guess I've identified it as a drone now, so it was until I said that.
Yeah.
The Hong Kong Film Awards, which have been held annually since 1982, pay tribute to filmmaking professionals who have made significant contributions to the city's film industry. The awards also help promote Hong Kong's movies to local and international audiences, foster the development of the city's film industry, and help audiences appreciate movies as a form of cultural and artistic expression, adjudicated by professional bodies. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to say, so it's kind of a more of a localized award.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's for Hong Kong film. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they have a unique, film history here.
Sure.
The Hong Kong Award statue, which depicts a goddess holding a pearl, stands elegantly poised by picturesque Victoria Harbour, embodying the artistic and cultural endeavors of the city's movie industry.
Well, that's cool. It's neat to see that kind of thing growing up around the Atlanta area.
Oh yeah,
the film industry, yeah, especially like Tyler Perry has done a lot of investment here. He built a whole big studio complex down near Atlanta, and
oh wow, really?
Yeah, and a lot of the Marvel movies are filmed, at least in part, here in Georgia.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, that was a surprising development to me.
So yeah, there's a lot of film stuff going on. And I know people who are in the more local film industry stuff who shout out to Jeff and Sarah Lynn and Aaron.
Yeah, cool.
If they watch this. So yeah, it's neat.
Now, the weird thing is I see this tower very clearly a few minutes ago, but now I cannot find it and I don't see it.
I think I saw the Ferris wheel on the right down there that we saw the other day, right?
You did, yep. Go down to that.
Oh my God. Why is there a giant floodlight in the middle of it? It makes it look like
That's a screen, actually.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, you're only seeing white from on my screen, but I can see just a little bit of red. It's just playing something, and it plays things. It's like a TV. It's like a round TV.
Okay. Because it just makes it look like a giant eye or something, like the Eye of Sauron is watching.
The Eye of Sauron Circus Edition. Off we go. I think we're adding the stars now. There's going to be any more stars on the path.
No more stars.
No more stars. And I feel like we may have already passed them at this point, but in this area are also two museums. One is the Space Museum, and the other is the museum that's next to the Space Museum.
The Planet
I-
Museum? Planets
I
are in
don't
space.
remember.
Oh.
The Occupied Museum.
Does Hong
Well,
Kong
it looks
have a
like we
space
missed both.
program?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
But they have a museum about things.
A lot of people
Well,
have them these days.
They're all the rage.
The YMCA.
Oh yeah, you're right. Look at that. See if I can shift and actually get that in. Oh no, it's behind another building. Oh well, it is the YMCA. That is correct. Untethered, the show that points at things you can't see and just says trust us. Definitely what it is. I'm going to take off the Avenue of the Stars.
All right. Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, young man. I forget the lyrics.
I don't know. Oh, it's the Art Museum. Okay. Hong Kong Museum of Art, here on the right.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I'm probably not going to walk the whole thing, but just to let you know, the Space Museum is there on the opposite side. I'd have to walk around to the front of it. And that's not really what this show is about. So I'm not going to do that.
This show isn't about space?
Not unless I can rock it off to it. Show it live. Now, the thing on this just ahead of this, the big building I was talking about, is the cultural center, performances and things.
Oh. Well, I would say if you're in Hong Kong, go see the Space Museum, just because that's where I'd go.
There are several good museums here. Probably doesn't surprise you. Hong Kong's a very international city, but yeah, they've got several good. They got a good history museum for here in Hong Kong. They've got the art in the space and the performance center here. Good bit of things to do if you're in that vein of travel. I've been to the history.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been here a lot of times, so I think could do two things. I wouldn't do an episode there just because it's not. It's great reading and they got some good displays, but I don't think it's quite exactly what we want to do. Hi. Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, no, thank you. Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't. No, it's good. That's okay. Thank you, though. Thank you. A lot of people pretending to be monks will talk on the street trying to sell you a bracelet.
Oh.
He's a sweet looking guy, though. Just trying to make you dough. There's videos on YouTube of people calling him out. Like, you're not a monk.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I've been places where there's a lot of monks. I never see them try to sell anything. Not necessarily makes it untrue, but we did spend a good bit of time in Cambodia. So. Well, that's really the place where we saw the most monks, Cambodia. Buddhist monks, I mean. They just know there's a lot of tourists here, so it's okay. How about a trinket? And honestly,
a lot of tourists who won't know the difference, yeah.
Who won't know the difference? But I mean, if you're looking for a souvenir, it's a good one. Get a picture with them. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I just don't have any money. All right. Oh, here's the next one. Sorry, that's right.
Ah, the railway clock tower. Yep. That's where Marty McFly went back to the future.
By a
train. Yeah, he just took a train back.
Hong Kong remake. Yeah, where the terminus of the line that went up to Guangzhou. was where the
Huh.
station was. All that's left is the tower. I'm sure it's been rebuilt. We can walk up and see if there's anything up there to see. It's still like a landmark at the tip of Kowloon because we are, as you can see, right on the water.
That makes sense to have a big rail connection there too. You just get the stuff off the ships and send it up the rail line.
Send it right up, right? Yeah, and also export too. I mean, Guangzhou has always been a major manufacturing center.
That is also true.
So I don't know if there's any good information here. Declared monument, former Kowloon Canton Railway. You're fine. Clock tower. The Canton Railway British section.
Whoa!
Was inaugurated on the 1st of October 1910, but the construction of the Kowloon terminus in Simsha did not begin until 1913. The clock tower, which was part of the terminus complex, was erected in 1915. The terminus complex was officially opened on 28th of March 1916. Declared a monument on 13th of July 1990 and protected under the Antiques and Monuments Ordinance. Oh, the ladies left. Oh, no.
All the ladies left. Oh. Story of my life.
Oh, man. What? All right, are you ready for some action? This is probably the busiest tourist part of in the whole city.
Oh my gosh.
We're right at the tip of the peninsula. In fact, I think it's math time. Right at the tip of the peninsula, there's all the tourist attractions that we just saw, the museums and things, and we're about to get on another tourist attraction.
Uh-oh.
You can tell about the trinkets people are selling. What?
Oh. What is it? It's a bus stop. Oh.
It is a bus stop, but that's not what we're getting on.
Oh.
This is it.
Star Ferry.
First it was the Avenue of the Stars, and now the Ferries of the Stars.
Oh, wow. Does it take you to the stars?
That's a rocket ship. No, it does not. Sorry. This takes you to the other side of the harbor.
Oh. Well, that's fine, too.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah. Where we want to be.
Oh.
What time is it now? Oh, good. Can we make it in 3 minutes? You can say.
I mean,
According to how long these hallways are.
we don't dilly-dally, I guess. By we, I mean you. I'm just sitting here.
Sitting here either way.
Oh. There's the big boy. He's gonna serve you a hamburger.
What he is.
Jump that turnstile. Oh no.
I don't think I'm in the age group for that.
Wow. Wow.
Oh. I guess they're not. Oh, they're not boarding yet. Okay, so we're good. I guess they're boarding. 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Cool. Look at that.
Cool.
all that?
So just as we have a minute here, this is Central, the area we're pointing at right now. And and as you move to the left, we're looking at Wan Chai. I'm not sure we moved far enough left yet. Oh, here we go. Wan Chai, and then beyond that is Causeway Bay. Way over there. Of course, you can't see them. And way off in the distance actually is North Point. That's the easternmost point on the island that still faces Victoria Harbour. And then you wrap around the island after that.
The North Point is the easternmost point. That confuses my brain a little bit. I mean, I understood what you said, but
well, it's the easternmost part of the island that's still along the north facing of the island.
No, I understood. It was just like, wait,
okay.
I had to work it out a little bit. You
know? And it's called North Point because it does jut up farther north than the rest of the north facing of the island. If you'd like to bring up Google Maps, you can do that.
Oh God, I thought it was a smoke alarm going off.
Look out!
Someone's smoking. Someone burned the toast. I don't know why the announcer would use his voice.
Hello, girl. You're burning the toast. We're on the upper deck of the ferry. Star Ferry is actually a big tourist attraction here.
Wow, look at that. It's really... Yeah. Wow.
It's a historic ferry, by the way.
Oh, it's really cool.
It is pretty cool. Yeah, I like sitting in the bow of the ferry.
Of all the ferries you've been on, this certainly seems to be the nicest.
Of all the ferries I've loved before. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Comes out sometimes. Oh, I'm on the wrong end. I got confused.
Oh, it doesn't. I just looked in the live stream thing. I don't think we're live on Facebook, but we'll do that.
No, it hasn't been going to Facebook, and I have no idea why or how to fix it.
This broadcast was deleted on Facebook. Oh. Well,
they didn't say why.
Well, Facebook. Kiss my
I don't
grits.
know. That's right, Facebook.
So you're not in the bow of the ship. You're in the...
I'm in the other end.
The aft.
Stern.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. All my stuff,
Stern
all my naval knowledge comes from Star Trek episodes.
Trek, yeah. Well, aft just means it's in the back, but the part of the ship that is the back is called stern.
Oh, okay.
In my estimation. I'm no expert on it. I get the ones that go into Central painted up or something. Asia's World City, it says. You can't even tell, though, because it's dark. It's painted in bright colors.
Oh, what is? I'm sorry. I was looking at what the difference between stern and aft. What?
Oh, the ferry is on the screen.
Oh. Yeah,
Facebook, ICC, like, and music.
Oh, look at that. Look at the rainbow spectrum over there on their lights. That's great.
Yeah, I think that's the cruise
It's
dock.
pretty. Oh, really? Wow.
Cruise ship on the other side.
Oh. On the cruise ship, lollipop.
Or they're just tricking me. Just make it look like. But I still think that's
It's a cargo ship designed to look like a cruise ship to fool people.
you do it.
Maybe it's a giant robot disguised as a cruise ship. And it could change between one shape and the other. I don't know. Crazy idea. Turn it out there.
Carlos is trying to watch. Not succeeding.
Oh. I hope he's not trying to watch on Facebook. We know that doesn't apparently sit well. So.
No.
Mark Zuckerberg doesn't like our videos. That's what we need to go with. We need to lie about some kind of beef with Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, like, he doesn't like our videos specifically. He hates us.
Hey, or you would hate it if only he knew us better. Like all people.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
You've completely undercut my fabricated beef between us and Mark Zuckerberg that I was gonna, play up for clicks. That's all right.
Tune in to see how badly Mark Zuckerberg hates us.
How will we respond to Mark Zuckerberg's unbridled wrath? Banned
figure out how Facebook works.
Banned from Facebook. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you tuned in to watch Wesley ride boats, this is the channel for you.
It's only a 5-minute ride. I think it's
but it's like every 4th episode is you riding a boat. I'm just saying, it's a thing.
Oh, really? Do I do it that often?
Probably not. I'm
I guess saying, I do.
It's not a bad
thing. I was
thing.
on a boat when I went to Manigat. That's your boat.
Yeah, it's fine.
Change the name of the channel to Wesley Rides Boat.
Untethered, where we set sail across the world.
We could steal the music from the boat and never be able to monetize a single episode.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to steal people's music.
Well, it's not really stealing if you don't make money off of it. Somehow. That's true. Actually, I guess they still do get to review it, but most of them, the rule is, like, if you're monetized, they'll just take it off. Or actually, no, if it's monetized, you just have to give them some of the money.
Yes, I think that was the last thing I heard. It's like if it's monetized, the money goes to the people who say you stole our stuff.
You stole our stuff. Yes,
it's obviously an issue for YouTube creators. There's you said it was also a concert hall?
This right here?
Yeah.
No, this is a
convention center. I'm sorry. Okay.
Concert hall was over where we just came from.
Right. Yeah. I was thinking of the Sydney concert hall, obviously, but
aren't we all?
Yes.
Always.
It's in my dreams at night.
A big fairy there.
In my nightmares, I see the Sydney concert hall. Staring
I
at
just
me.
see a guy named Concert Sydney. hey, I'm Concert Sydney.
I thought it was gonna be like a vaudeville guy, like hey, I'm Concert Sydney.
Yeah,
I'm here to perform for you.
But then he turns out to be just the guy that takes the ticket with green, big green.
That's fine. He's just trying to break into the business. This is his day job, you know.
My big chance to take these
I didn't even have to take my clothes off to get this big chance.
I offered.
They turned me down.
Oh shit! Guess I should have known that.
I think we need to make Concert Sydney a recurring
character.
Yeah. Just like Lindsey Graham was a recurring character for a while.
Yeah, I mean, he can always come back.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not down with
Lindsey
that.
Graham. Sometimes it's just like, ugh.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you know.
All the time. Never not today.
Hey, Concert Sydney's waiting in line today.
I mean, these fairies could be a movie set, really.
I mean, could be, yeah. I guess
I could be in a movie.
Anywhere could be a movie set if you try hard enough. Be some. Oh, you were right behind that lady's head. If you bring a camera and a movie crew.
Right. There we go. I wonder what happened to Erica tonight. I talked to her earlier today, laying down for a nap.
Or a night's sleep. I mean, it's.
Oh, right. That's what I meant.
Right.
It was that time of the 24-hour period.
Yeah. Just depends on your schedule, your availability.
I'm kind of warm now. I get warmed up, or I'm warmed up. Let's see. That was the ferry. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, not Lindsey. Lindsey Graham is a recurring character in our repertoire here, but I was also thinking of Gemma Slow Jam, who was my Gemma Slow Jam.
We have not heard from Gemma Slow Jam.
Yeah, Gemma Slow Jam is pretty cool. He's too cool for school. He's not too cool for Hong Kong. Look at this place. It's so cool.
It is pretty cool. Astoundingly cool. Suspiciously cool, I'm not saying.
Suspiciously. Hey, wait. What are those little areas? Are those just like
seating areas?
Oh, okay. I missaw it in my head. It looked like a big couch for some reason. I was like, what the?
No, there's benches.
Okay. My brain processed it as something different as it passed by. So. I really hope all these people that we're seeing running, it's like they're just getting their exercise in and not that there's some kind of emergency we don't know about.
I mean, I don't know for sure.
We wouldn't. It's an unknown emergency to us.
Right. It's true.
You think they'd get over those loudspeakers we talked about earlier and announce it?
It's an actual emergency. These people are not just jogging.
They go over there and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, we regret to inform you there is a zombie outbreak." Whoop, 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 whoop.
I'm glad they're getting used out of the sound effect again. It wasn't just for the Japanese invasion.
I mean, they paid the royalties for that.
They're
going to use it.
Well, that's wise.
Yeah.
That's wise of them.
The Price is Right losing horn is the emergency broadcasting signal for Hong Kong. You heard it here first, folks. That's straight up facts.
Straight up facts.
Oh, what is this text you've put up, Wesley? What does this mean?
Golden Bohemia Square.
The Golden Bohemia Square. Okay.
Not Bohemia.
Oh, I thought it was just like a translation thing. What does that mean?
And
tell us about it.
Well, I mean, it's a square. It's actually not a square. I don't know why they call it that at all. I don't know what Bohemia is. I think it was something about the handover. This is where they do the handover and where they do a lot of ceremonies for the return to China.
Where it was handed over from control by the British to China.
That's correct.
Okay. Just for people who may not know the history.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get up to the little statue and then we can talk about it in a moment.
Okay. Well, I'll hold off then.
No, you can go ahead and start.
That's all I know.
We've reached the end of my knowledge.
All right. Well, I know that Hong Kong was for a long time. I don't know dates, but for a long time, Hong Kong was a British colony. It was owned by the British, and then even after the Communist Revolution in after World War II, right? Yeah, after World War II.
The end of the Chinese Civil War.
Right. Hong Kong remained a British territory, basically.
Yeah.
And it only returned to Chinese control peacefully. It was returned to Chinese control in the 90s, I think.
90s, yeah. You want to take a guess at what the year was? Because I always get it wrong and I have to look.
It's a complete guess. I don't know.
Would it help if I told you that the lease ran out that the British had after the end of the lease? The lease was 99 years.
Oh, was it 1999? Yeah.
No, that was me trying to trick you.
Oh.
No, it wasn't 99, and that's why I always get confused because I always go, did that happen in 99? It happened in 97.
Okay.
So apparently, I guess 1898 was when the territory was acquired by the British.
I remember there being some consternation because Hong Kong obviously was a very successful area. There was some consternation that the Chinese government would move in and try to make a lot of changes, and that might disrupt business. But because business people like certainty when they're they like things that sort of stay the same, so they can keep making money. But that didn't really seem to happen. The Chinese government just basically came in and was like, "Yeah, y'all are making a ton of money. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's fine.
Keep doing what you're doing, right? Yeah. Well, it's interesting. The negotiations for the handover started in the 1980s. I should say preparation started in the 1980s, before the reforms of Deng Xiaoping in mainland China. So it was still, pretty strict traditional, what we think of traditionally as being communist, back in those days. And then the reforms came in the early 90s. So really, and the reforms are really just if anyone tells you China's not communist anymore, it's not true. But Deng Xiaoping changed a lot of things. His reforms are what people are talking about when they go, "Oh, they're not really communist anymore." He did make a lot of changes. And that of course happened in the early 90s, and then the handover happened in 97. And I can't tell you what effect that actually had, but I can tell you that I'm on the wrong side of the barrier.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah, you're right. So Hong Kong has basically, there've been changes, but basically remains a pretty business-oriented. Still have not achieved my goal. All right, so backtracking is in order.
yeah. That was my understanding. I don't understand a lot about business and finance and stuff like that, but I do remember reading articles
I don't either.
when it was happening that there was
Right.
some nervousness about big companies that
Oh,
had
well, they do.
money coming in and out of Hong Kong, that things would change. But not so much.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I feel like it's recognized that it to just wreck the economy would be a bad thing. So why would we do that? They didn't. Hong Kong still retains a lot of autonomy. Obviously, it's part of China.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this is a good point to discuss. When we were trying to get my sister was trying to Western Union me money the other day, and she selected China off the list, and the money did not show up. And so I wanted to just explain that particular thing. Hong Kong is part of China. It's definitely part of China. There's no question. If anyone has fed you wrong information and told you that it's separate from China, get that thought out of your head. Now, if you need to accomplish any goals or tasks in Hong Kong, please put that thought back in your head, because it is it's separate in a lot of things. Like when you're looking at lists and you're online booking something, or
Right.
doing a search, Hong Kong often comes up separately from the main. It's because a lot of the rules are different. I don't understand what the rules are for international wire transfers, but I'm sure they're different in Hong Kong. And Hong Kong government pretty much sets those rules. There's only a few things that the national government steps in and says, "Hey, you got to do this, you got to do that."
Yeah,
Which
again,
of course always sends the Western media into it too.
Yeah, and I think it's just the people at the top going, "You're making us money, don't, as long as you don't rock the boat, it's cool. We don't mind."
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Right.
So are we over here by the convention center? Is that where we are? Was that what you were just showing us?
Yeah, that's the convention center. Sorry.
I just didn't want to talk over.
I mean, it's pretty impressive from right here.
Yeah. Look at that.
It's an impressive building.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't have a convention I need to go to, but you can always just wander into one.
I don't have a
Hey, what y'all convening about?
Hey, everybody. What y'all convening about?
Get this convention started. Woo!
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Well,
Lovely. Kind of. It's 7:30. I don't know. We might still be streaming when the light show starts.
It's only about 10 minutes if the schedule we had the other day holds.
Yeah. I mean,
it'd be funny if you were just walking along and just suddenly blinded by a bunch of lights happening.
Blinded by the light show. I don't think I will be. It was hard to notice the other day. Like I wasn't sure.
Yeah, now you're here,
it's happening
on the ground floor. Oh, look at that! It's pretty. That's not you.
Cool.
I didn't want to say anything when you were walking by there because I didn't want you to like stop and pause and look at it or whatever. But it was nice to see this young couple like just having a private moment, romantic moment there, right in front of the convention center. It's just, I mean, you were walking by obviously, but it was just like the two of them on this waterfront stuff. It's like, oh,
the two guys who just passed.
young love. No, it was a while back. It was more like right in front of the convention center.
All right.
Young love. It was nice.
Yeah. Very romantic city. I think it actually gets undersold.
Really?
And we put them on camera.
Well, I mean, you were walking by. It wasn't like you were leering at them. It was fine. It was just,
well, that's too bad because I do what I can to leer every time. Every time it's inappropriate.
If you like voyeurism, this is the channel for you. And watch people eat in a restaurant.
Look at people going they're having. I need a better zoom. I want to see their menu.
Here are people on a date.
Somebody call that restaurant and tell them to order number 3. I've not been there. I just want to see what it looks like.
Well,
we're just the reason I'm not really showing much of the walkway here is that we're in the construction area, the beautiful construction of Hong Kong.
Ah,
look at the wild construction hat.
What you may not know is that construction in Hong Kong looks like construction just about everywhere else in the world.
Amazing. Look at the size of this screen. I've never seen that before. Holy crap. I got to zoom in on that in a minute.
What?
I don't know if you can get the scale or even see the screen, but it's right next to the tall building.
Is it moving around?
Come on, or you won't see it. No, it's in the stationary screen.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Sit.
All right, yes. It's flashing at me.
You getting an idea of the scale of it?
Is it Morse code? Oh my gosh. It's trying to communicate.
It is. To know something. Oh, we're not in Golden Bohemia Square anymore.
Oh. Golden
Did you find out what a Bohemia is?
No.
No. All right, we got a few minutes of non-site transit time.
All right. Victoria Harbour.
Here we come.
So does the harbor eventually, I guess it eventually comes to a point, and that point is inland, and that is a river, or?
No, the harbor is the area between Hong Kong Island and the tip of the peninsula. So it's just that the way the peninsula wraps around the island creates a sheltered area.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And I don't know if you were getting at this earlier, but we were talking about the mountains and how dramatic they are. That's part of why the harbor is so deep here and why it's a good port city, is because the mountains, I mean, obviously the island that we're on is itself just a mountain shooting up from the ocean floor. So the steepness of that incline is why it goes down below deep. Shouldn't say why, but that's part of the same formation, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
It's a very deep water port.
Yeah, it is. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So it has always been a good port city. And it doesn't hurt that it's just a few hours downstream from Guangzhou, which was an ancient Chinese city going back 2,000 years. So it was a well-established manufacturing center, and the place from which ancient China projected its power into Southeast Asia and all over the Indian Ocean. China's ancient port. We think of Shanghai as being the big port for China today, but in ancient times it was Guangzhou because China didn't exist. So that's cool.
So what is ancient China? How far back is that? Just for
Well, Guangzhou goes back 2,000 years.
oh, okay.
I mean, China goes back like about 5,000.
2,000 years. That's the time of Jesus. Was Guangzhou built by Jesus?
Maybe.
That's the conclusion I've got to come to.
After he left Missouri, he
Missouri.
popped on over here. Well, I mean, I lived in Salt Lake City for a while, so I'm aware. Talked about the Americas.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's what they say.
Oh,
Wait, was he supposed to have come to the Americas while he was alive or after he was resurrected? Which I guess also still alive at that point, but you know what I mean.
Yes, I think it was after the resurrection.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. Well,
okay, I'll leave it there.
No,
and we're gonna leave it there. It makes total sense. I mean, we didn't get to the part about the Jews rowboating across the Atlantic, so we'll just leave that as well.
Oh, is that also in the?
It's somewhere in there.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Do you see the junk over there? Just a bunch of junk.
What are we talking about? Before I respond.
The junk just pulled into the harbor where the ferry. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not the same dock as the ferry, but it's over there with the.
You just pointed the camera at something and said, "You see that junk over there?" And I'm like, "What junk? It all looks fine to me." I get what you're talking about now. Okay. Type
we'll
of
get
boat.
close. I don't think it's going to leave before we get there.
Okay.
It is the type of boat. You're right.
Yes. That junk, not just like, oh, there's some crap over there. What is that?
Hey, you see that junk?
Look at that. It's must be from the construction. I don't know. It's junk.
I actually read online it called a sama or something like that. So I don't know if it's the same, but I think that's the same thing.
Sama? Oh.
Yeah. Because I was reading something about how you can take a sama to llama, and I just laughed about that. There's an island called Llama Island.
Oh.
And another word for the junks are, I think I got it right, sama. So you can take a sama to llama. Oh, what's the next site? Oh, we might be there right now.
Something's wrong with
directly in front of it.
Ferris wheels lights on this side.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Well, we can get back to that. What is this?
We're at a park called Tamar Park. I think it's fairly new. When I came down in 2015 for Pride, the last Pride I went to. This is where the parade terminated.
Oh.
And it's just a nice park. It's an interesting building that you may not be able to make out why it's interesting tonight. It's dark. So let's walk over and find out. Yeah, that's pretty dark on screen.
Yeah. It looks. I was about to say this doesn't feel safe, but okay.
It doesn't, but I'll tell you why. The lights in the distance are actually making it seem darker than it actually is.
Okay.
So there's
okay.
Team workout team there. So there's people here. There's things going on. It's not. It just looks very ominous on the screen.
Yeah. I was like, wow, this looks like a place to get robbed. Okay.
Can you make out? Tell me when you can see what's unusual about this building. I guess that's all that really.
It seems to be hollow inside.
There you go.
I guess all buildings are technically hollow inside, but you know what I mean.
Uniquely so. Yeah, right. So the top of the building just like stretches across this big, huge open space in the middle.
Yeah.
And they've got it positioned so that the architect has positioned it so that it looks like it just happens to be sitting on top of a building next to it. Obviously, all part of the same building, but
Yeah, it's not symmetrical, so yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting building. That's the main reason I like this park. But also, it's like that building serves as a gateway to this park, which then leads up to the waterfront and the terrific view of Kowloon. And then when you're at the end there, if you turn back and look at it, you see all of Central. It's a really nicely done park.
Yeah,
it's not the biggest park because it's right in the middle of Central, but well done though.
It's not the Jurassic Park.
No, it's not Jurassic Park. There are no dinosaurs here. There are no raptors or pterodactyls in this room. They're just. I won't finish that.
Oh, well, yeah, I know what you're referencing. Yeah.
Because it doesn't make any sense, and it's vulgar.
Yeah.
If it was vulgar and made sense, I would totally say it.
For our viewers out there, that is an old joke from
It is
the mid-90s.
Yeah, from an Adam Sandler CD.
An Adam Sandler comedy album.
You
may know Adam Sandler from such hit films as Pixels.
What is that?
It's a more recent Adam Sandler movie.
Is it really?
Yes, sir. I'm afraid so.
I didn't know he was still making them.
Yeah.
Is he gonna win the Oscar for this, or is it a?
Oh, it's been several years ago. It was not well received. It had a lot of old video game references in it.
Well, that's what we were looking for in a movie.
Well, the premise was that these aliens that were coming.
Oh, it's leaving.
Oh, what's leaving? The junk?
Junk, yeah.
The premise was that these aliens had kind of come to Earth and were, in an effort to interact with humans, had decided to take the form of old video games to interact with and attack humans. And it was like,
yeah,
Millipede and Pac-Man and stuff like that. Adam Sandler's character was like an old school video game expert or something. So he was called in to help. I see that, yeah. Oh my God, I was watching this beautiful ship leave port, and I'm just like, oh yeah, and here's an old shitty Adam Sandler movie. Talking about that.
I was talking about that for a while. Well, I thought he was heading I thought he was leaving, but it's just turning around, so that's actually a good thing. Cool, man. Glad I looked up and saw it. I was like, he'll be there a while. I think, it must be just running like a ferry service back and forth across the harbor. I'd pay for that. That's a cool thing.
Yeah.
I've read that there are cruises. I'd like to take one. Not on this trip, but.
You mean cruises on ships like that?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So there are cruises.
Change of subject. No. Yeah, so they're ferrying people right now, but I've read that they do dinner cruises, things like that. It's very touristy, but some touristy things just strike me as worth it.
Yeah.
Like the tower that we went to the other night, that could be more touristy. There's literally a Bubba Gump shrimp company inside that building. You just want to mark yourself as for tourists, then make sure you put one of those in there. But I mean, it's worth it though. It's a great view, like you said.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of too far off now, but cool. Now, would you like to take a looky-loo at this and wrap up the stream, or do you want to hang out and actually get on it, or what do you want to do?
Hong Kong observation.
I feel like we're not going to get a better view from that than we have been this whole time along the promenade.
Well, again, like half of it, the lights appear to be out, at least,
I think it's just the angle we're standing at.
Okay. Because again, the center thing, like all I see is just white to red. There's nothing on that central screen. You said, right?
Yeah, there's something on it.
Yeah, see, I don't see it. So
okay, well, obviously we need to get over there.
Okay.
Only a couple of minutes walk over there.
Follow that group. Get in their aerodynamic wake. You can, save energy.
I'll draft off those ones.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah. Draft off those joggers.
I've never been convinced of the benefits of running. Or just getting there faster, that would be one.
Oh. Or getting away from something.
I just think you're doing more damage to your knees and stuff than that you're getting benefit.
My friend Jen ran for a while as her main form of exercise, and she built up to very long runs where she would run for like an hour or something, you know.
Oh wow.
And yeah, it's just I think from the very little bit that I remember from her talking about it, it's just like having the right shoes and that kind of thing to protect yourself from, because I think you can damage yourself if you don't.
Right. Yeah. I've never had fancy shoes.
Yeah.
In fact, the ones I'm wearing now crunch to my toes up so that they. I think I may be getting one of those situations like the ancient Chinese ladies that had their feet crushed. So
oh yeah.
To do that.
With the binding.
Yeah, foot binding. There you go.
Yeah.
Which is like 1,000 times better than the ones I had before, which were worn through with holes and through the rubber on the bottom. But I got through a lot of shoes.
It's a dog. It's the first dog. That's the first animal I've seen on the whole stream.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Nice looking dog.
Yeah. Seems to be obedient. If that's his owner there, it's just walking along.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, I guess
look at that.
Now that is the International Finance Center. I think I got that one right. We said the one across.
The International what?
Finance Center.
Finance. Okay.
The one across the way is the ICC, the International Commerce Center. Is that? I feel like we looked at it the other night and it said ICC.
It did, yes. I believe that's correct.
Okay, that's the one over there. Yes.
Oh, no, I was just, I don't know.
As we get closer, hopefully you'll be able to see what's on that screen. Although I don't know if I know what the letters stand for.
Oh, I have to read something? Oh, man.
There's a book written on that screen. So get out your reading glasses, folks.
It was the best of
times. Like 3 letters.
Worst of times. Oh. Where's Papa going with that axe, Mama? That's the opening line from Charlotte's Web.
I did not know that.
Yep. Just in isolation, it sounds like a horror movie's about to break out, but
it does, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that Charlotte's Web was not a horror story. It sounds pretty horrific. This sentient spider is giving you messages. They were just one turn away from, telling the kid to take that axe to their classroom or something.
I'm not sure about that.
I do not think that is true.
The sentient spider was giving messages to but they were talking to sentient, pigs and geese and stuff. So
Well, that's true.
pretty fantastical. I
It
think
was fantastic.
now, could you remake that as a dark? Oh, it says AIA. I can read those letters.
Yeah, all the reading you need.
Oh,
Which I think means the American Institute of Architects, but I also
Oh.
don't think that makes sense here.
That's neat that it's a screen like that. I guess if sponsorship changes, they wouldn't have to change the sign, would they?
That's right.
Just
run ads all day.
Maybe it's not an acronym. Maybe it's just a word, and it's
That's what you'll say when the Ferris wheel breaks down and your car goes rolling down the street.
It rolls into the harbor. One singular sensation. $1 billion.
Healthier.
Oh.
$1 billion healthier.
$1 billion would certainly make me healthier.
I mean, I don't know that it would, but I do know I'd like to try.
I mean,
the thing is turning, so I'm going to zoom back out. Right?
Ever twirling, twirling, twirling towards the future.
You can even tell it's turning.
Yeah, I can see it.
Good.
It's not really
slow.
It's not really circus music. I guess it's like a really slow circus music, like
Dude. Oh, they were just turning it to load more people up.
Oh,
that's when you get your best views. And again, I just don't feel like it's going to be like we had great views on the mountain the other day. It seems like kind of a waste to do this now. What do you think?
I don't know. It doesn't seem very. I don't know. I mean,
it's only $20.
You're the one that would be writing it. I mean, like you said, we've seen views before, but it's like if you want to go on it, that's a.
It's look. I recommend anybody to come here and do it because you're probably just it'd be it's a good time killer, but
Sure.
It's not impressive. I've been on it before. It's not impressive.
Oh, okay.
None of these things are. These wheels, maybe the one in London because it's pretty tall and there's not a lot of tall buildings. There's not as many tall buildings in London, and there's not as good of a opportunity to get these kind of views. So I'd say that one pays off. But a lot of places like this, it's not so much. No.
Oh, did you see that in the middle of the wheel there? For a second?
Yeah, it went crazy for a minute.
Yeah. I thought like a robot voice was about to start speaking to us. Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought was going to happen.
People of Hong Kong.
Your lives as you knew them. Oh,
we have taken over Hong Kong from your former human masters. Even the robots do it.
Well, I mean, the button was already there on the control panel.
Yeah.
Might as well hit it.
They respect your traditions here. For now.
The long-standing Hong Kong tradition of wah. Yeah, well, that's good. It's a good sign from our robot overlord. Yeah. I expect the next line to be, "This is when the fun begins."
This is when the fun begins? Oh.
Yeah. Your lives, as you knew them, are over. This is when the fun begins. And then the dance music starts.
Yeah, they're dancing robots.
Stupid camera around.
Well, folks,
God, I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, I was going to say that shot kind of, if you're watching this in the future, I think that shot kind of symbolizes where our world culture is at the moment. You've got, you've got all the business going on in the background. These great architectural wonders, business in the background, but it is overlaid by time-killing entertainment and a constant stream of information that's being fed into your brain for some reason, for mostly commercial. I think that's
advertising.
Yeah, I think that's a big symbol for our society. So if you're an anthropologist from the year 2150, look to this video as a signpost for what
Please
happens.
watch it several times. The money will go to my state, I guess.
Please like and subscribe.
Anthropologists from the future, please like and subscribe. Yeah. Good advice. Scott, thank you for joining me this evening. We've done a good hour and a half show, and I think we just put our in for the night on this, our favorite way to waste time.
Ferris wheels.
Well, YouTube.
Oh. Well, yeah.
And I hope it's your favorite way to waste time, also, viewer.
Yeah, we love you, viewer.
One viewer.
Well, I was speaking to the future anthropologist, but okay.
Oh, right. Yeah. Them too. We love them all.
Yeah. Well, thanks for showing us around the harbor. That was a lot of really cool sights to see. If you're ever in Hong Kong, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a great walk to do too. You see, I did it in an hour and a half. You could be more leisurely and kill a couple hours here through the evening and get some great sights. And you're getting a good overview of the city when you do that.
Yeah, and if you got the money to spend, I mean, it seems like you could really put on the Ritz and it maybe be a great fancy date, and you can really seal the deal.
Yeah, it's a great way to do it. Although, honestly, if you started out in that ultra rich condo tower it was at the beginning of the thing, you probably don't need to do this. The deal has come pre-sealed. But if not, then take the stupid walk, I guess.
Take a stupid walk and just get to know your date. Who cares? Whatever.
People are that's interesting.
Well, thanks for showing us around.
All right, you're welcome. Thanks for being here and joining me, and hopefully you'll be able to join tomorrow. Although I think it may be a crazy time for you, so if you can't, you can't. I understand, but I would love to have you join us for Markets of Mongkok. Is that what it is?
What? One night in Bangkok? Hang on.
I think tomorrow's stream is the Markets of Mongkok, and it's kind of a late morning start here because the markets don't all open. They're not tourist markets, so they don't all open early or late, so you got to kind of hit them in the middle of the day.
That is exactly what it is. It's the Markets
of Mongkok. Now, I'm not asking you to commit, but is that so crazy that there's no chance you'll be there, or I didn't check to see if that's
the one that for me is at 11 p.m. tonight. I will do my best to make that one. Yeah, the one later that you've got later in the week that's at midnight here. No.
That's the lunch. Okay, yeah, all right, good, all right. Well, I'm glad you'll be there for tomorrow. The other one is food, and hopefully Eric will be there for that.
Yes.
Like to comment on the food. So,
Erica,
all right, well, thanks a lot.
Erica loves food more than I. That's why I'm the one with diabetes. You're right.
Oh my. Well, she's
no, I'm just
kidding. Of hers.
It is. I was just trying to make a dark joke about my medical condition. That's all right.
Oh, well, you did a great job.
I don't think so, but thank you. Thanks for your support.
All right. Well, I'll see you tonight for you if you're able to make it. Hopefully you will be. And to everyone else, enjoy the next video. Thanks a lot, Scott.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Y'all get it?